Thank you, Bob, for that lovely introduction. A little embarrassing, frankly, but listen, we look forward to hearing later from you and Jawan a little bit later in the program. Good morning, everybody. Thrilled to be here. Thrilled to be back in person and see you all. It's so nice to be face-to-face after a few years of being remote. I want to start this morning by recognizing our amazing staff, many of whom are here today. Boy, we would have not gotten through these past few years without your help, but without the work of our staff. New problem solving, new problems every day, past few years, amazing amount of compassion, and people often putting their own health at risk to come in and help our guests and tenants. It's inspiring to work with our staff, and their dedication is amazing, and it's both an honor and a privilege to work with them. So thank you all that are here today, and to all of our staff. I want to thank our staff who make all this happen while the rest of us are sleeping. So thanks to the amazing development and communications team, and thanks to the wait team at the hotel. They too were up at 5 a.m. in here making all this work. I will say the experience of the past few years has made us even more committed to ending homelessness by really focusing much more on housing. And I really am delighted to tell you we've made some progress. And I know not everybody looks at these numbers, but we pay a lot of attention to it. Over the past 2 years, Massachusetts has been among the top 5 states in the country with the greatest reduction in individual homelessness. We made it to top 5 states. Over the past 5 years, overall homelessness in Boston has declined by 28%. Now, thank you. The national number, if you look at the national average, went up by 5%. So we went down 28%, the national number went up by 5%. That's a pretty good spread, if you ask me, for the betting, the Patriots fans in the room. At Pine Street, during that same time period, we moved nearly 5,000 people from shelter or the streets into housing. So, you know, we're getting there, so thank you. It takes a lot of work. We have many partners at the city and the state, at the federal level, a lot of terrific nonprofits we work with, and people like you. You help us move all of this stuff forward, so I want to say thank you. Despite our really tough rental market that we're in, we're still trying to make progress, even despite all the headwinds coming the other way. Got more work to do, as you all know. In the coming years, we plan to move forward with an expansion of our permanent housing. We're going to keep working on shelter. We're going to keep iCater, and we're going to expand street outreach as well. But, you know, I want to reflect for a minute about who becomes homeless. I've been doing this a long time, and I don't get as much time as I used to sit in the lobby and talk to the men and women, but not once in my almost 40 years has anybody said, oh, it's great, I'm so happy to be here, or I wanted to be homeless, or this is what I planned. It happens to people, and it happens quickly, and people don't expect it. One small thing, if you're on the edge in this kind of expensive market, it doesn't take much to get displaced. You know, we have an older gentleman staying at the Men's Inn. He developed a seizure disorder. Never had seizures in his life, but he couldn't work anymore. He was having multiple seizures a day, lost his job, lost his apartment, and he's staying at the Men's Inn. We have a woman at the Women's Inn who owned a home. Her husband passed away, and she couldn't afford the mortgage, and she lost the property. And at the end of the day, what they both want is a place to live and a new community. So I know people still think of us as shelter, but you know we're on our way. In the next, well, within the next year, we will have over 1,000 units of permanent housing. Shelter will always have a role. We're going to need shelter, as we know, because stuff happens to people and you can't always fix it right away. But our goal is really to get people housed and keep them there. We know the cure for homelessness is a home. We've got 850 units of housing now. But this expansion I just talked about is going to be moved along by an amazing gift from the Yawkey Foundation 2 years ago, which is going to help us increase our housing. It'll be by about 45% by the time we're done, and that Yawkey gift is really going to help fund a portion of this expansion. So I just want to do a big shout out to the folks at Yawkey. In the coming months, we are opening 2 major housing projects that will be a total of 251 new units of housing. I want to give a big shout out to Howard Cohen over here to my left. Howard runs Beacon Companies, and Howard's company is renovating the YWCA behind us, and we will have 111 apartments there, right on Clarendon Street, in the Back Bay. Really, I just cannot say enough about us as a city. I just can't. Really, it's terrific, and people will start moving in this month. I think we might even have a couple of tenants in the building. We will provide the support to the tenants, help them with everything from how do we get you connected to primary care, life skills, how do we get you back to work. If you need mental health help, we're going to help try and find somebody that can work with you, but also help create a sense of community after people have lost so much. Our next big venture is in Jamaica Plain. It's a new building on Washington Street. If you ever drive by there, it's on the left past the police station, and we're pretty much on time. We're close to being done, and our partner there are Community Builders. I know the staff from Community Builders are here today, and I want to shout out to them. They've been amazing partners, so thank you. That'll be 140 new apartments, and they're studio apartments. They're beautiful, nice big windows, so they're lovely. So, you know, we're getting there at the scale we need, and we've been a little afraid of scale in Boston, but we're getting there. But this, by the way, when you know, other cities call us and say your street numbers are low and you're doing a good job, and they say, how do you do it? And I said, well, this is how you do it. You build housing targeted just to homeless people. We know how to do it. We just have to do more of it. But, you know, I want to share a story. We have a younger fellow who ended up at the Men's Inn last year. His name is Kamal. He lives in one of our houses in Brookline. And he was in a relationship. The relationship ended. He wasn't on the lease. He got kicked out. He couch surfed for about 6 months and couldn't find a place he could afford, and he ended up staying with us. And when staff were talking to him, he said, you know, being homeless was the most frightening experience of my life. Just the scariest thing. We were able to move him into housing. Within a couple of months in housing, he got a part-time job. He's working as a security guard. He's looking for a second job, and he wants to buy his own place. And he's really on it. He's, you know, looking at how does he save money to do that. So, you know, these dreams that we all have for other people, they don't always get to get them, but you're allowing that to happen for people. So I want to thank our board, a lot of our boards here this morning. What can I say about the Pine Street Board? It's the best board ever, but also there is no rest to being on the Pine Street board. People work really hard on our board. So I just thank you to the board that's here, but for what you do all year. You're amazing. And I want to thank our sponsors this morning, Bansal Philanthropies. Thank you. You've been amazing and so helpful. The folks at Advent International, Bank of America, Bob's Discount Furniture, who provides furniture for our guests who are moving out, Natixis Investment Management, and a new sponsor, Subaru of New England. Thank you. You know, in addition to financial support, all of these companies and all these individuals are down at Pine Street serving dinner, donating blankets, helping tenants move out into their own apartments. So thank you for all of it. I want to call out our good friend Jean Temple, who's here in front of me, who's always doing something special for our guests. So thank you, Jean. And Ted and Maureen English. Honestly, Ted helps us get furniture for guests that are moving into their own apartment, not our apartments. And people can make a request of what they want, and Ted makes it happen. And the folks at Bob's Furniture, so thank you. Just an amazing thing. You'll hear more from Ted in a minute, but thank you. Many of you have heard about our outreach team. They're out 365 days a year, helping people who live on the street who don't come into shelter. We have 2 vans, and the vans take a beating. They really do. We drive over potholes and put a lot of mileage on. And this year, Josh Kraft, I want to thank Josh and the New England Patriots Foundation, and Mike Fish from Delbrook JKS Construction. Together, they're funding a new van for us. So you saw the picture of the van, the old van, but we're going to have a new van thanks to the Patriots Foundation and Delbrook. So thank you very much. I know This was Marathon Month, and I want to recognize the team that ran on behalf of Pine Street who raised $60,000. I mean, think about that. Not only do you run, you have to raise money. It's amazing to me. Joe Duffy's here, Phil Lamb, and David Krakauer, all who have run for us before, and I want to say thank you. Just amazing. I want to recognize and thank you and tell you how honored we are. Denise and Bill Richard are here from the Martin Richard Foundation. Thank you. We are so grateful for your support and all your help over the years. I know City Council President Flynn is here somewhere. I saw him, but I just want to say thank you to Council President Flynn for being here this morning, and we're in the district, and just say thank you for all his help and appreciate very much his help and the help in the district. City Councilor Kenzie Bach is here. I saw her this morning. She's heading over to the Boston Housing Authority, as a lot of you know, so told her we'll be calling as soon as she gets over there. I think Councilor at Large Aaron Murphy is here. Aaron, if I didn't see you, hello, but thank you. Mary McGowan, who is our new Undersecretary for Human Services for the Commonwealth under the Healy administration, is here this morning. And absolutely last but not least, Sheila Dillon, who's the Boston's Chief of Housing. Every single one of these units happened because Sheila made it happen. I can't thank you enough. And one other thing I want to mention, and I'm going to say to all of you, we have a homeless court started by Judge Kathy Coffey, who is a complete dynamo and amazing. It's a homeless court where people who have low-level felonies and misdemeanors who are homeless can come, and if they're doing all the right things, their record can be expunged, which means you can actually get housing and a job without a Corey record. Believe me, I cannot tell you how much this matters to people if it's something that's been holding you back. So Judge Coffey's here today. I want to say thank you to the judge, but I also would invite all of you to come to homeless court. It's actually held at the shelter. The judge comes with the court officers and the flags and robes, and so if you have any interest, talk to one of our staff. So listen, thank you all for being here. Thanks for allowing us to do what we do, and thanks for supporting the work. I'm going to turn it back over to Bob, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, Lyndia, for your vision and your leadership. Now, we're going to take a look inside Pine Street's amazing work as we meet a tenant in veterans housing, as well as a staff member who works closely with Pine Street's veterans.